And I'll be joined by Con Coughlan, one of the coaches with Rebel Wheelers ahead of this Saturday's big Insure My House at a National Cup final against Leicester. Con, welcome along.
Thank you.
Con, as I mentioned, a massive game in store this Saturday against Leicester. How are you feeling?
Oh, it's the one game we really look forward to in the year. It's just the Erasmus has the organisation behind it, the excitement and the build up to it. Just so looking forward to it. I suppose we've been lucky over the last, say, 3 years now. We've won the last 2, and we're hoping to do the treble this year. So yeah,
you mentioned
really geared up for it.
You mentioned you've won the last 2. Is there any pressure on the lads, despite not having played much basketball other than the senior league in a while because of COVID restrictions and that? Is there any bit of pressure on the lads?
I think the pressure was the first year. It was our first cup that we won. Since then, we've gone on. We've played in the leagues. We've done very well in the leagues, very successful. And we ran in. We did our second cup. We won our second cup, and then went back. And we're going well again this year. And training has been very intense, very focused for Saturday. We have a young squad, and they're just mad for road.
Yeah, to get to the final, you obviously had to win a semi. You did that at the weekend down in Tralee at the Kerry Sports Academy against Clonaslee, 55-26. A good performance from the Wheelers.
Yeah, good performance. We gave the opportunities to every player to get good game time. I suppose we were comfortable throughout. Fair dues to Clonaslee from start to finish. They tried their heart out. They worked hard, and yeah, we got over the line, and we were delighted to get over the line. And I suppose up to then, we couldn't organise anything for this coming Saturday. So yeah, we're in a good place now. Everything's nearly organised, and we're ready to go.
I suppose it's important in one way that you had a good spread of scorers against Clonaslee and assists and rebounds and that from various players. They all know what they have to do.
Yeah, I suppose over the years we've been very lucky, and we've had Paul Ryan down here as our coach. He coached a lot of these lads at the junior level, so when they came up to the senior level, they knew what was expected of them, and yeah, they're really turning it on, really producing it and enjoying it.
Yeah, and the lads they're playing very well so far this year in the league. You've only had 2 games so far. You've another one against Southeast Swifts coming up as well soon. But you've got a few games under the belt ahead of this as well, and that's been important when you had that layoff for so long.
Yeah, we did have a long layoff. I suppose we were very lucky with a young panel down here. They wanted to get training as soon as the restrictions eased. So we were back outdoors in the summertime. We trained for 12 weeks solid. We got indoors, and we've been training ever since. And I suppose the last 3 to 4 months there, we're training 3 times a week. So our fitness levels are very good. Everything about the Rebel Wheelers at the moment is we're on a high. There's a great buzz there, and yeah, looking forward to Saturday.
Like that, it's National Cup. There's a lot of prestige about it. What's the support been like down in Cork ahead of it?
Yeah, I suppose we're very lucky down here. Over the last few years, the newspapers have got to recognise us and the media as a sporting organisation. They're really getting behind us. I suppose our coach, Alan Dino, has got interviews with the Evening Echo. We've Red FM coming on board for interviews. And I suppose we have to look back at our own club as well, the Rebel Wheelers Multi-Sports Club. They've been very supportive to us over the years. So yeah, a big shout out to them, and again IWA Sport as well for their continued, I suppose, looking after us, and they've been very supportive of us down here.
Much like Leicester, in these type of games, you have a bit of a travelling support as well. They make a bit of noise.
Yeah, the last few years we've had, I suppose this year now with COVID, it could be slightly different. Yeah. But again, on the day, I suppose when the lads are out in the court, okay, they'll hear the noise and the bustle, but they'll be concentrating on their game. And I suppose that's the priority for us going into this weekend.
Yeah, and what's the plan in the lead up to it? I suppose it's easier get the plan and the minds right and everything when you've been here the last two occasions. But what is the plan?
Yeah, it's slightly different this time. I suppose we were traveling up on a Friday. Predominantly, we'd have played on the Friday evening, the last few cups, but this time it's on a Saturday, so it's going to entail an overnight stay, getting ready the following morning, going across to the stadium. So I suppose in one sense we'll be fresher, but again, it's just that there's that slight difference. So yeah, that's where we are with preparations. I suppose our preparation time has been very short from the preparing point of view. We couldn't do anything until we got over a cup semi-final last Saturday against Clonaslee.
Yeah.
And since then it's been hectic. But again, we have a great travelling group within the Rebel Wheeler basketball, and all hands to deck. So yeah, it's now Wednesday evening and we're prepared for Saturday, which is great.
And look, lastly, Con, before I leave you go, just there's a lot of excitement, I suppose, in your house with Connor as well there. So lots to look forward to this weekend.
Yeah, I suppose, Connor's an integral part of the team. He just loves the basketball as the other lads do. And I suppose just keep him grounded now and keep him calm for the next few days.
Okay, well, best luck with that, Con.
Oh yeah, don't talk to me. Yeah, I suppose it'd be nice to just give a little bit of shout out as well to Healthcare 21, if that's okay.
Absolutely, yeah. New sponsors on board, yeah.
Yeah, so we have new sponsors on board, Healthcare 21. They approached the club before Christmas, and we met them before Christmas, and it's all systems go down here. I suppose they're going to be our first big sponsor in the club, and yeah, over the time, I think they're actually at the moment they're rowing in behind us, but over time they're going to look after the whole club. So again, they're really falling in behind us for this basketball weekend.
Yeah, it's great to have a car company on board. I suppose a local company that I think they're based in Blarney Business Park as well. So it's nice to have them on board, yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose we were very lucky when we were training last Sunday. They got a guest presenter up to speak to the lads, Tomas O'Leary. So we were very appreciative of that, and the lads got good benefit out of listening to him and asking a few questions and things like that. So yeah, it's all good. It's all going the right way.
Look, lastly, Con, no team is just the players on the court. I suppose there's a bit of a backroom team there as well, support network.
Yeah, so I suppose last year Alan Deneen took over as head coach. Jerry Regan and myself stepped in as assistant coaches. And again, I suppose when Paul Ryan is around with us, he'll step in as well. So we're very lucky from that point of view from a coaching team down here. On top of that, then we have Dylan McCarthy, who did his coaching badge last year. Dylan is out injured at the moment, so you'll see him with us on Saturday and on the line helping us out. So yeah, good structures, good things in place.